got to 36 weeks, I think it was, possibly 37. I was due to go for work on a Friday morning. Next thing I did wake up for work. So Cara screaming her head off at me, standing on the side of her bed, flooding the floor with waters. I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? That spur of the moment thing. Just woken up thinking I'm late for work, and it wasn't. It was the child was on its way. Went to hospital. On this occasion, my wife, more my wife than me, but I said okay. Wanted her mother there, so we phoned her mum. Her mum came with us. This was the Friday we got to hospital, I think it was about 10 o'clock in the morning maybe. Pacing the room, trying to entertain ourselves, me and the mother-in-law. Nurses were checking, monitoring, things like that. Wasn't really much of signs of him coming. And then it came to Saturday, moving at a very, very slow rate. They said that they're probably going to try what they call doing a sweep, inducing Cara, give her medication to try and bring the labour along a lot faster. Did all that, didn't seem to work. So we're looking at probably lunchtime Saturday now. Cara was very tired at this point, so she said, "Why don't you go out for a bit?" So we decided, okay, we'll go out. And we actually went to Harvester for a 3-course meal for a couple of hours. I come back, it must have been pushing 6-7 o'clock. Still nothing going on. So girls were gone through the night, and Cara was pretty much there. She was ready to push, and she was contracting regularly and things like that. This is sort of mid-morning Sunday. Push, nothing. She was straining, bless her, she was in agony. And they said, right, what we're going to do, we're going to prep you now for a caesarean section. So they gave her the epidural. She didn't really want that, but she had it. She said, she did drug-free up to that point. This was the end. She was so tired, bless her. They had an emergency come in, so obviously she went before Cara, and at this point Cara decided she really didn't want the caesarean section, even though she had enough obviously being in labour. She decided to push as much as she could. With so much force that Grayson came, our son, he's called Grayson. He was there, he was ready to come out. I kind of flagged down some nurses as best I could, or midwife should I say. They came rushing in, and obviously started prepping this, that and the other, so on and so forth. Next thing you know, Grayson's there. Tears of happiness, and then tears of sadness because he wasn't breathing. He was a bit blue, he had the cord around his neck. Bear with me. It's the first time I've actually spoken about this respect. So they kind of wrapped him up, cleared his face and things like that, cut the kid, all the gunk off him, so to speak. They said they're going to have to take him out of the room, so that was it. I was gone. My mom, unfortunately, I had my mother-in-law at the time. She was keeping an eye on Cara, and I literally was across the hallway. We went across to another room. They put him in like a little mini incubator. Started giving him a little bit of suction and a little bit of oxygen bursts and that, and the colour started coming back and he started breathing. Thank God, touch wood. I couldn't tell you the time, but it seemed a long time. It really did. And my heart was thumping through my chest. And obviously Cara was none the wiser. She didn't know what was going on. And we came back to the room. Obviously she held him. My mother-in-law held him. And everything was fantastic, And that was kind of it, I suppose. Phone calls, text messages to everybody, and I don't know. And now sort of nearly 7 years on, and he's here. I have 2 other children as well.